emotional or psychological problems in the past year.
The last part, how you say that again?
Emotional,
Okay, and then a
like
bit.
depression, or and psychological could be depression.
So this is you're saying this is more like okay of usage.
Yeah, when you used in the past, did it make you depressed? Did you cause you to think differently? Or did it affect your thinking or your thought? Did it?
Intellectually, yes. Okay. Intellectually, I could say.
Did it cause problems with your family, your friends, or well, with the police? Yeah. Or why are you arrested?
Actually, I would say my usage had never affected me criminally. Like if I ever got accused criminally or judicially, better way to say it.
What are your charges now? Why are you on probation?
I just really I was accused of a charge that this guy, he's like in some cult, like gang, street gang, and from my understanding, I guess after I already clocked out, went to my other job, somebody came through that looked like me, and handled up on him.
And they did what?
He got stabbed.
And they blamed that on you?
Yeah, and then brought I saw the discovery packet. I talked to my attorney. I said, "Hold on, man. It shit is here on the time here. I'm already at my second job. By the time everything was already done and said, so how could that even be me?" So the only they got one witness to say some guy named Angel something, and this cat here, like I remember he left 2 hours before I even clocked out, so I don't even know how they using him as an advocate to throw me on the cross or put me on that situation. Right. And then with that being said, they took a photo of me from like 16 years ago. You know what I mean? Now for real, I was like young. I'm talking about like 23, 21. It was like one of my pictures from, I'm talking about, like I look young. Like when I used to come out here with a ball fade. I haven't done a ball fade in a long time, but it was a ball taper fade. But with that being said, I was thinking to myself, amen. I was thinking to myself, yes, man, like, dang. Well, I mean, I was obligated. I felt like I was like, you're in accounting, you know what I mean? My attorney, he was like, look, man, if you can stay sterling and work on your sterlingness, and this, you're an activist, right, Josh? Yeah, yes, I am, here in Corpus Christi, Texas. Amen. And it, like being down here, it's like just as an understanding. People hold it against you. I'm not saying you, right? But just vent and get this off my chest. But down here is different. It's not like being in Houston, San Antonio's kind of like this too.
This happening.
But they hold it against you to even get a healthy hustle. Like I'm coming up. Why am I going to school to graduate then? But so we deal with that type of like cognitive mindset down here, but. He's like, you can stay sterling. You can do your part. Do your classes. And matter of fact, today, thank you, because I wanted to go by my probation officer, and I wanted to talk to her about get my community service hours down. Get that out the way.
Yes, definitely. And with the holidays coming up, you get a discount. I think if you get gifts for Christmas and things like that.
I heard, yes, ma'am.
So, your charges are domestic violence or assault charges. Assault charges, not domestic violence. Okay, it's nothing to do with drugs.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I'm going to put no. Okay. Your use, has it caused problems with family, friends, work, or police? Yes, so that would be no?
Come again?
Your drug use in the past year, has it caused problems with your family, friends, work, or police?
I would say no.
Okay, we'll put no on that one.
But they stay distant.
The next one, have you increased the amount of drugs to get the same effect? In the past year when you were using. Did you have to increase it to get the same effect, or use the same amount every time?
Same amount every time. Because
usually with the opiates, you have to increase because your body gets immune to it. Okay. So you have to take more and more and more until you become, it gets worse.
I don't really.
So these are standard questions.
No, I understand. And praise God, I really never introduced my body to opiates.
Yeah, that's a blessing.
Because after I saw what my dad put us through, I've never been interested in doing heroin.
That's good.
Never.
Have you continued to drink or take drugs to avoid withdrawal or to keep from getting sick?
Say that again. I think so.
In the past year, have you continued drinking or taking drugs to avoid withdrawal or to keep from getting sick?
I admit it. Like if I was on uppers, that's the best way I can answer this. Like after I had a trigger from drinking, I was like, get some coke, So after I do some cocaine, whatnot. I mean, after a trigger, because I won't just like at the time I won't just do it just to be like, oh, I want to go get high on coke. No, it was a trigger from drinking. So, but what I'm trying to say is that I would like to come down. There was a process. I would go buy me a Crown Royal apple, or so I would like so it can make me tired.
Right.
But
change how you feel.
Exactly. I don't know
Isn't that
why.
good? I mean,
Yeah.
it says to keep from getting sick, but it's to change your feelings.
Yes, ma'am.
In
Exactly.
different ways.
Exactly.
Okay, the next is risk of harm. Do you often feel like giving up because you think things aren't going to get better?
Yeah, now I definitely, especially with my
Do
mind.
you often feel like giving up?
Wait. What'd you say?
Do you often feel like giving up because you think things aren't going to get better?
You know what? No, I
didn't
don't.
think so.
And like this morning, I felt it. I felt that spirit hit me. Like Josh, just. Ya te guacho, tira la leñón. They want to throw you the lions. Just go with. They like go live with all these flunkies out here, and you know what I mean. That they're not preservative the way they look. They don't realize they're on the street. They think they look fly, but they don't look fresh. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but on the 100, what's your question? Say it again so I can finish.
So,
I'm thinking a lot right
okay. In the past month, have you thought of harming yourself or killing
now.
yourself?
Oh no. Oh yeah. So that like this morning, and definitely not on that one. Okay. So like I'm giving up. Like I felt the spirit trying to get me this morning. I was like, man, I can't. So I got up. I was like, got an appointment at 8:30 over here.
Right.
I started thinking about like reality. I was
So
like,
what are you grateful for right now?
I got a job on
Okay.
Ocean Drive.
Good for you.
Area.
You have something to be grateful for every single day. There's something. You're still breathing.
Just
There's
like that. That
something.
too. Yes. Because like I know there's people in high places that, some people will sell their soul for a jelly roll, and it don't take much to, cash people out and tax right off the game. True. You're right. I'm staying in my lane as hard as I can now.
Okay, yeah. We've got a lot of questions, and I don't want to keep you here all day.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let me figure out. We're going to put mild because you don't have very many symptoms. That's 12, 10. Something else is going to have to get that. F1210.
You know what's crazy cool? This vape has a child lock on it. That's so cool. I just found that out.
Wow, that's good.
This morning I just found that out. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool.
What do we say? F1. We're going to go to 10.
Because you can, it has 3 little video games on there. I don't know. I'm just trying to get like back to that, instead of my mind thinking about partying or like, because I used to have a PS5 and I would love playing Madden. I used to play Fight Night, Need for Speed, racing. Games that were intellect or like in almost reality mindset. It's helped me in reality, I admit it. But there's only certain games that can mind frame like that. Like all the other games are not like that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like a Matrix, you know what I mean? Like a Matrix to that. Yes, man. Crazy.
All right, increase margins 10. Didn't say you used more than you planned on. Spending. Using.
Awful. Thank you. I don't know how to say it, but
Okay, so it was on the 1st, October 10th. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll be in this program till April 1st.
oh wow. Is it like a morning program?
April 1st. March, April. Hold on. 1st. 2025. No, we'll schedule you. We're here 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. I'm at this location 11 to 5, Monday through Friday.
Yes, ma'am.
We're gonna do your financial, we do this on everyone that comes into the program.
You gotta sanitize soap? Oh, yeah, you do. I just want to put, I don't know. I'm very OCD about being pain. I got an itch on my knee, and I always like to, if I had a scratch, I scratch it with soap if I can.
Yeah, soap and water is what gets rid of mosquito scratches.
Soap and water.
You do soap and water?
Okay.
Yeah. Or even, I don't know, I need to try hand sanitizer, but I know every time I put soap and water on my hand, the itch goes away. This is your financial eligibility, and you do qualify. Sam's just going to pay for your program.
Praise
If
God.
it ends up you have Medicaid, Medicaid would pay for it. So either or, you don't have to worry for 6 months, it'll be paid for,
Yes,
okay?
ma'am. Yes,
So
ma'am.
this is just saying, it, depending on your income, it doesn't matter. It's still going to be paid for.
Oh, I see.
Right now, you do have a job. Have you started working yet?
Saturday.
Okay, so we're going to put, I currently do not have any income as of today, okay?
Okay.
So your name, you're just going to initial that one that you're not employed yet, and then sign and date.
Yes, ma'am.
This one,
I put that on the top, not employed yet.
no, I'm just saying that. This is, I currently do not have any income. So right now, today, you don't have any income,
Yes, ma'am.
right?
True.
Okay. So your name at the, your initial there and sign and date. This one, your ID is not your address, correct?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I do need to fix
Well,
my
actually,
P.O. box situation.
yeah, you'll just put your name in the first one. It says, I am homeless without a way of documenting my residency. So initial that one and then sign and date.
The second one?
The first, you'll put your name and then the first one. No, this one here. Yeah. And then you'll write your name there. That just says right now that you're homeless. That'll change.
Yes, ma'am.
This one will be the first one because you don't have income today. And then I'm gonna do the one online, but if you have, as you're going through that, if you have any questions, please let me know.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You are divorced, married, separated, single, widow, never married?
I never been married.
Okay.
No.
We're gonna use this address and your phone number you did give me. That was a 361-977-7447.
You know, when you're younger, I don't know why, and I kind of still have it in my mindset a little bit, but it's almost about to fade. But, like, isn't it like the goal when you're younger, like, when you get with somebody, the goal is to be married and you feel like you accomplished something or something? Why is it?
That was,
Is
yeah.
that like a normal thing? Or?
That was, I mean, what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We're in 11?
It's 10/3/24. This here says a month, but it doesn't give you the year, but
Oh, okay. That's what threw me off.
I like to write it down just because that's who I am.
That's the way my
This is
aunt-
good,
my
you
aunt
can
was.
keep using it.
Okay.
I don't think you can vape inside.
Oh, my apologies.
You know, that's what you're doing. I'm like,
No, that's
no.
all good. That's all good. I was
We'll
like,
go
man.
through the rules again. I think Ashley went.
No, I apologize because, like, I mean, even inside incarceration, we be chiefing everywhere. Yeah, the chiefs do.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh
you're
my
a chief.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, all here it starts. We can't, and then the classes that I do, I don't allow it. We get breaks. If you want a break, please let me know. I don't mind
Okay,
at
alright.
all. You want to go step out for a moment?
I'll do 5 more minutes. I will.
Okay, just tell me. I don't mind at
Yes,
all.
yes, ma'am. Today's the 3rd. Cool. Amen. Right here is
That one, you put your name at the top. This one is about your income. So we're gonna initial the first one because you're not working yet. Today you don't have income, so initial that.
very true.
And then the bottom you just sign and date.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Of course. Yeah, we have employees that vape if they have to go across the street.
Real talk.
Usually, yeah.
They make them go across the street.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I thought the whole principality principle of making a vape was so you can do it indoors.
You would think.
Right?
It's not, I mean,
Isn't that the science of it?
especially on an airplane, that would be so nice.
I definitely. Wow.
That's the only time I really wanted to smoke is when I was on a plane. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I used the patches, but the minute there was a layover, I was running out that door to go smoke with the patch on. I didn't care. It was awful. I'm so glad I don't smoke anymore.
Yeah, just like I'm just once I get like I gotta admit it. Like, once I get more stable, you know.
Yeah, and we have help too. If you're ever, you know, if you don't want to today, that's fine. But eventually, we can sign you up with the Quit Smoking program.
Okay.
And they start calling you, and they'll send you gum. They'll send you patches. They'll help you.
Yes, ma'am.
It's pretty cool.
It's never late to change, huh?
Well, one thing at a time, I think.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
one thing at a time, and it's when you're ready.
You know, it's crazy because I walk by and like I can tell like a lot of folks see me trying to better myself out there by the buses, and like I hear little commentations like, you're running," and I'll be like, "I'm running to success." Like straight up, I'm running to success. I don't know where y'all running to, but
Right?
I'm running to success.
That's good.
You know, I'm already at the bottom. The only way is to go up.
That's right. Exactly.
Yes, ma'am.
As long as you're moving.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
Wow, 'cause San Antonio gave me a big revelation about all that. Wow, I was telling God I'm so grateful to my equilibrium can move and stuff because, like, you know what? The batteries that they had inside of Bexar County. I was walking by the bun sweeping and I noticed like there was like you got Hispanic tribe, right? Then you got a tribe from Mexico tribe. You know
From San Antonio?
Yeah, inside the county jail, right?
Okay.
So but for some reason this Hispanic tribe from Mexico, they're not legal, you know what I mean? So like they kind of got these folks thinking almost the same way because I gotta admit it, the tribe there, all in San Antonio, they're not nothing like Houston tribe, like the American Chicanos. They kind of got a little affiliation mentality like these foreigners, but they were boiling batteries and water from their hot pot. And then they were trying to be all nice at the end of the night. And I caught on to it. Oh, hey, you want some cake? Here's some pie. And they're feeding all the people who are indigent.
Mm-hmm.
They were putting water or battery acid inside of the thing to try to mess people's brain. Like you know what I'm saying? That's how desperate they were to try to run the tank.
Wow.
I was like, how pathetic.
That's horrible.
And I remember eating I ate one. Something tastes funny. I said, hold up, man. And then it clicked. I was like, remember when you were sweeping, Josh? And I saw the batteries boiling. I clicked a little bit. And I remember one of the cats pouring from the cup. And I'm like, hold up, you're pouring that on the fucking food. You're trying to tell us that's fucking dressing? I don't know. It's like them cats over there, they're desperate to try to divide and conquer
Wow.
our tribe or how you say it. Like, it's throwed off. Like, I don't know. It made me so mad. And if I throw you on the cross, I ain't tripping. You know, men do men stuff if you want to get folk out the way. But you know what I mean? It's just, that's so coward. And then it's scary. Yeah, because you're in the county and the jailers are not that observant.
Mm.
Like a man had a stroke in SA Tower, right? The jailer left him on the floor for like 3 hours. He's laying there with a stroke. The dude comes back almost like he wanted him to come back all malito, you know what I mean? And he was supposed to call that in off the muscle,
Wow.
the dude's gonna die. What you gonna do with the dude? Like, I ain't gonna lie. I the time I was there, I heard about like over 21 cold blues. I was like, wow, cold blue means somebody
I'm
went.
glad you're not there.
Praise it be the Lord. Amen. Yes, man. And then, man, they made me so angry. I do not ever want to step my foot in San Antonio. My laundry will come back. My skin and my body's getting wrinkled, especially from my bottom area. I was like, what? Like literally, like I had to wash all my clothes by myself. Even my county threads, I had to wash all that myself because I couldn't trust the laundry.
I don't blame
But
you.
they're only like that, like pretty much. They're kind of like that here, but not completely, because they got more mature folk in the laundry rooms. But over there, it's like,
Wow.
it's like all foreign or something. I don't know what it is, but growing up as a regular, like, you know what I mean, like Like I was a well-rounded kid. A honor roll. I was A honor roll until I was like 5th grade. Now I was making A B. You know, when I got in high school, it was ABC, but high C. That's the type of man I was. Or you know, that's the type
Right.
of that's what I was.
Oh.
So like, real talk, like this different type of. It's like we ain't got no elected to tell us that hey, there's a certain tribe out here that look at us like enemies and want to play the sympathy route. You know, oh hey, feel sorry for our country and us and give us jobs. But
Right.
a little bit that we know, you're bringing a salvation over here, trying to jeopardize our youth and jeopardize like and throw a salvation out there. You know what I mean? To in blasphemy or I don't know what you want to call it. Or,
Yeah, I
they don't
know what
realize
you call it.
that's a salvation. Like they're worshiping the fact that they want to harm you. I don't know what you want to call that. But anyway,
It'll be
Lego.
the right here, your name, and the first one.
That really like I don't know. I try to talk to my little brother. Like everything I tell him, he don't want to believe me. It's like, man, bro, that's why like I've been so crunk with him in the past, and I pushed him away, and I didn't mean to push him away, but I was like, man, if that folk only knew like what I was going through, and that when I got out, you know what I'm saying?
Could you tell him?
Yeah, I had a folk that owed me money, and he threw me money, and I was in there for 7 months, and I got to buy myself out. I roared at him, I yelled at him like I wanted to fight him. And like you know what I mean, like, but it was just like, dude, I could have backdoored, paid you in 2 weeks, you know, for bonding me out, and like you could, you know what I'm saying, like save me from dying, like you.
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm thinking you're my brother, but you didn't care if I died. You know what I mean? Now I'm like, I don't even know if he's a friend or a foe, you know.
Yeah, you don't know.
Listen, I ain't gonna break my head though. I just know God has a masterish promise for me, and it's not a curse. It's a blessing.
10/3/24.
Yes, ma'am. I apologize.
And then I need your signature on that first one. And then this one here is the one that we did on the computer. It's got your name on here, your address we're using right now, and then no income right now. You will. So this one, I just need your signature right here, today's date.
I'm curious. It says right here, my marital status.
Did I put it wrong?
It says I'm a widow. There can be male widows? I didn't know that.
No, let me see if I can redo it. Give me that back.
Okay. You're good.
It clicked, I don't know why it clicked the wrong one.
You're good.
Revise that. That's never happened. Revise, okay.
That's all good.
Widow. Right below it is never married. I don't know why I did that. Okay, and it wants to say you have Medicaid again. Resubmit this.
Wow. There's like so much going on out there. And it's like some of it's like makes sense, but then some of it's like out there. Like what's going on? Like if somebody's got a master's plan, lace me up. You know what I'm saying?
I think I got it.
Good thing I got a job though, yeah. So
Yes.
I'm laced up with that job, man. Ocean Drive.
Never married. It worked this time. Thank you very much for catching that. This I need to shred. When I take you up to Smile, I'll shred it right there. That's why I show people things. My cursor sometimes doesn't work. It usually won't let me out, but it did work. It put the wrong answer.
Yes, ma'am. So you're from down here?
Yes.
Let me guess, you're from Annabelle area or
Make sure from Corpus. This
This is-
is all correct again. Never married and got it this time. No insurance, Medicaid, and then no income. So your signature in today's date.
Yes, ma'am. Wow, I can't believe I caught that.
Thank you so much. Oh, I know. I'm glad. I'd rather do it now than later.
Did you know what they're doing up north?
What's that?
some females are falsely fabricating marriages,
Wow.
and they're like setting the dude up they hate so much, and they got other street folks cashing them out, and they're getting life insurance off of them, and those females are hitting licks. Yeah,
How?
you'd be surprised.
I don't even want to think about how
Yeah,
that could
yeah.
be
I
possible.
apologize, but
Wow.
God forgive me for yeah. I rebuke all negative.
Today's date, 10/3/24.
Come again?
10/3/24.
Oh, yeah. Today's date, the date code right here. Thank you, man.
Sign, and that one you don't have to sign.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you want to take a break now?
Yeah, I could. Yes, ma'am.
Let's, I gotta show this. Get consent, so we're gonna do consent for Sophia and Jacob, correct? These are people you're giving us permission that if we need to get a hold of you or if there's an emergency, we can call and talk to them people. You're allowing that. Anybody else calls?
Can it
What
just-
about probation? Will they want to know you're coming?
On
If
Jacob.
you're court ordered, then I guess they would be wanting to know if you're attending or not.
Right. On Jacob, can we switch his phone number?
Yeah. What number do you want?
Let's put what 361. Let's see, 758 65 93.
758-6593.
Yes, ma'am.
And if that's not right, just let me know.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one we do is TMHP, which is Texas Medicaid Health Provider. Everyone does one of those here, and our accounting department just scans to make sure whether you have Medicaid or not. If you have Medicaid, that means Medicaid would pay, not SAMHSA. That's the only reason.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's good for a year. Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am. Sale presión.
And then we will do, let me print this one out.
The AC feels good in here.
Does, doesn't it? The first one just says what the consent's for. It's a TMHP. It's good for a year. And then I just need your signature here and today's date.
Yes, ma'am.
Next one is going to be Sophia. S-A-N-D-A-T-E. Sandate. S-A-N-D-A-T-E.
Sendati. Yes, ma'am.
And that's a friend or
No, that's my aunt.
your aunt? Okay.
I'm a godmother.
She's 361-688-5322.
Legally authorized representative, LAR. What's that, man?
You don't need that if you were a child and someone else had to sign for you, but you're signing for yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
So you don't need that. You just, I don't need this. I signed that one. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
No, I signed this one. You don't need anything. Yeah, that's good. You sign that one. Okay. This one is the one for your aunt. Her number, and it's good for a year. So then just the top one of today's date. And Jacob is your brother.
Yes, ma'am.
461-758-6593. This one is for your brother.
I said at the bottom right here.
No, on this one.
Oh, the next
Yeah, right there.
The next.
And probation is Nueces County.
Yes, ma'am. Off of Trojan. Oh, excuse me.
That's contagious.
It is right.
Mm-hmm. This one is for probation. And because some officers, you get moved around a lot, they're just gonna keep it Nueces County Probation Department instead of putting a name.
Okay.
Now, I have her name, so I know, to send a report, let her know you have come here, you did your intake today. And usually once a month, they want to know how many sessions. So every month, I just put in here, you started today, you have completed 4 sessions or 2 sessions, and that's all they want.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is Nueces County, so I just need your signature and today's date on that.
Yes, ma'am.
Did Ashley schedule you?
I think that's what today's process was. I believe she said.
For next week, though? Did she give you an appointment for next week or no?
No,
Not yet.
just
Okay.
for today.
So we'll figure it out. assessment, so I get to ask you a whole lot of questions again. Some that I've already asked you, I gotta ask again, and then we'll fill out your paperwork. Most of this the same that you did with Ashlyn, but you have to do it with me also. Okay?
Yeah.
Face to face. Hopefully it won't take too much longer, because I know you're hungry. We're both hungry, right?
Yeah. Today's Tuesday, right?
Today's Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday. I apologize.
Yeah. It's
Okay, they have because I'm thinking what food bank's open today. I can go to Church Unlimited today.
Oh, good. What time?
I gotta get there before 4 o'clock.
Okay, you can do that.
Cool.
All right, so our first drug of choice is marijuana, correct?
Yes.
And you smoked it,
Yes.
smoking, and in the past month, how many times do you think you used? You told me earlier, I forgot what you said. Is it
What, 2 grams a week?
in the past month, the past 30 days?
Oh,
3 to 6 times the past week, 1 to 2 times the past week, 1 to 3 times the past month, or daily?
I'm working on my 3rd week of sobriety, so 3 weeks ago, I had maybe about a gram's worth.
Okay, so we'll put 1 to 3 the past month. The others are saying weekly. We haven't done anything in a week.
Right.
So, how old were you the first time you used marijuana?
I was 7 years old.
So, would your next drug of choice be alcohol,
No.
or cocaine, or methamphetamine? What would be the second one that you used in your past?
Alcohol.
Alcohol. And that was drinking, correct? Oral. And in the past month, have you had any alcohol?
No.
And how old were you when the first time you used alcohol?
I was 12.
And is there another drug of choice?
I mean, I tried it at 12, didn't like it, and I didn't drink it until I was like 18.
Wow. That's good. Was there another drug of choice?
No.
So today, what substance are you seeking? Are you seeking any illicit substance right now?
No.
Okay, none. And the past 30 days, and I know you just told me, how many days did you use?
Past 30 days?
Mm-hmm.
Just that 1 gram. 3
3
weeks.
days.
3 weeks ago.
So how many days did you use 3 weeks ago?
I would say about a gram's worth.
How many days is that?
Within, now it's been, so I passed my last UA.
Okay. So would it be 3
Well,
days,
at
5 days?
At that broken chain. It's been
6 days. It was 3 weeks ago, but how many days in that week did you use? Is it saying the past 30 days, how many days did you use?
just a gram.
But how many days did you use that
Oh,
gram?
within the that one lasts for 3 days.
3, okay. So in the past 30 days, you used 3 days. In the past 30 days, how many days did you not use? It'd be 27 days?
I think you can say that, right?
It should balance that way.
Yes,
Okay. All right, next is going to be employment and education. The highest grade you completed in high school?
ma'am. 12.
12? I thought you got your GED.
Well, it's cool. I got truancy because I got tardy too much because I had a job at night and me and my older brother, we partied too much.
So what grade did you attend in high school? How far did you go in
I
high
went all the
school?
way to the 12th.
But why did you get a GED
I got kicked out of school
in the 12th grade?
and I was court ordered to get my GED.
Okay.
I had truancy.
But you did go through 12, all the way to 12, and then you didn't finish the 12th grade.
Right.
And that's
Yeah.
when you had to get a GED.
Right. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yes,
That's, I've never heard that one before, but I see what you mean. I
Yeah.
know, you know.
Like, yes, right. Yeah.
Okay, in what grade did you use drugs or alcohol? You were 7. the
I
first
didn't
time.
try uppers until I was like 18.
But you said you were 7 years old for marijuana? The first time you used marijuana?
Right. Oh, down there.
So was that 2nd grade?
4th, 5th. Fifth grade?
7, you start school when you're 6, right?
I went at 4 years old. When I was 4 years old, wow, I started early. So, 'cause I was a Head Start like at 4, I remember.
Okay.
And then when I was like 5, I remember Head Start now with the pre-K, right?
Mm-hmm.
After pre-K,
And then
I was
6, you start first grade.
first grade.
And 7, you'd be in second grade.
I was
You
in
said
third.
you were 7.
I don't know how, but I believe I was in third grade. I was in third grade.
Okay.
I remember I was in third grade.
But you were 7 years old in 3rd grade.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And did you start using drugs because of problems in school?
No, just like I ran into my sister didn't want to get caught up. She would throw little parties at night.
Okay.
My mom would be at work, and
Did you ever need extra help when you were in school? I don't think so. You did well, right?
I did really
Good.
well.
If you had to pick, what gave you the most problems? Math, language, art, or E? PE?
Math.
And have you gotten so sick or high from drugs it kept you from fulfilling work or school obligations?
Yeah. I mean, just like from usage.
Mm-hmm. Have you spent less time at school so you could use drugs or drink?
No.
Yeah. 'Cause you went
I like to be
school.
at school because I was
Yeah.
a little mouthpiece. I like to butterfly with the ladies all the time.
Did in the past 12 months have you been bullied?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And you're not in any type of school right now, correct?
Got the Come here.
You're not in any kind of school or training, job training right now, today anyway.
No, Saturday.
Okay. And the longest you had a full-time job?
The longest I had a full-time job when I was at Nico's.
How long was that?
I worked at Nico's about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Been a year and a half.
Okay.
About now, yeah. And I actually lasted there about 7 months almost.
Wow.
I'm really happy about it. It was. I liked it just because I felt like I had a real life going. I had a set schedule.
Yeah,
And
schedule makes a huge difference.
It does.
You have to be somewhere to do that, and
Exactly, and you're not.
helps you function better.
You're not somewhere bad. Like you ain't got a jail function. There you go. You got a sophisticated you feel like a human. You got a human function.
Right.
That's how I feel. But I mean, yes, I'm sure you empathize.
Do you have any income at all right now?
I'm sitting on like my last $2-3, and
So
then
we're gonna put none right now
no,
until you start. Have you ever received SSI?
no.
And what type of work did you do? Were you a cook, or what did you do where you worked?
When I worked,
That year, you said you worked for a year.
cooking and construction. So I remember when I first got with Labor Partners, I was getting some work, but it's been a minute since they set me out on a ticket.
Okay. All right. And have you ever engaged in illegal activity for profit?
Excuse me?
Have you ever engaged in illegal activity for profit?
Back when I was 20 and 21, I used to sell weed.
And that is in now military. Let's go to the next one. Next is legal. When you were growing up, did anyone in your household go to prison?
No.
And were you ever in trouble with the law when you were growing up? You got Trudy
I
saying
admitted,
that.
like, when I was in high school, at one of the schools I was at, I tried to sell weed, and I went to juvenile for like 3 months.
Okay. And I don't have. So 3 months?
Yes, could have got out early, but I said something fly to the judge. He said, I was gonna let your ass out today, but you said you had to get flat with me. But he said it his way.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, and that's because your level was up. I could have got you out, but since you, I forgot what I said, but I
It's
remember.
amazing what our mouth can do.
Yeah, that's when I was younger. That's how, now I know how to talk to the judges. Definitely.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, right now you are on probation, correct?
Yes,
In
ma'am.
the past 30 days, have you been arrested?
No, no.
Good.
Praise God.
Okay.
Amen, Rob.
Next is going to be physical health. So, under physical health, do you have a history of medical conditions or medical problems?
Right now, I'm like self-doing it, but my spine is still healing from the car accident. If you see me gesturizing a lot, I'm popping air out of my spine constantly. So it's because I'm working a lot lately and I'm not getting the right massage detoxes I should be getting. Because in the beginning, after my car accident, I went, they had me going to, what was those places called? Chiropractor?
Yes, those were great. I mean, you have to keep going
And he
for
would,
a while. But,
yeah, and I would get even shots on my back.
oh, wow.
Yeah, they would give me, just the numbness though. They're just numbing the pain. Yeah, I wasn't getting the potential, really full
But
potential.
blood pressure, anything, medical like that?
Not that big. I used to be real big, like where I would have to take some high blood pressure medicine.
But you're not right now.
No, ma'am.
That's good. Okay, have you used drugs? You said no, you haven't used larger amounts. And you haven't increased it. And has your physical health been so bad that you were hospitalized in the past year?
I
When was
mean,
your wreck?
oh, it was back in, it was like 3 years ago.
Right. Do you have a chronic medical problem where you be on medication for anything?
I was told to try to go get my, either go to MHID or call Austin and try to give me a cannabis card. To help,
Right.
To
Yeah,
help
you
out.
can do that.
my-
But
yeah.
that's going to be under mental. So this is
Right.
on physical in your body.
Oh, I thought that would
Like-
be physical too. My apologies.
No, a lot of people do, but they have two different tabs. One's for physical, like blood pressure, thyroid, diabetes, things like that, and the other is for depression, for ADHD, for mental issues. So they separate them. I don't know why, but they do.
Right, this man.
So we'll put no on medical conditions, no medical conditions.
As of right now, just like, I mean, I need more treatment on my back. I can say that. No, I'm not getting it though.
That's good. Are you taking prescribed medication?
I got some antibiotic scripts that I got from the hospital. I just haven't had the money to go get it, done.
And that's for your back?
No, it was, I had a blister underneath my foot that got
Mm.
overrated, and
Oh my goodness.
so yeah, I break out real easy. My skin's real sensitive, so
Yeah, ask Ashley about that, because maybe she can find a place where you can get it discounted.
yeah.
And they
Okay.
have the, CVS even has a card, I forget what it's called. They have a card where you can get discount.
Cause like I was in San Antonio, and I got 2 boils on my arm right here, as you can see.
Oh, wow.
And the hospital wouldn't give me no antibiotic at the time. So I went home. I was so mad. I was like, I'm gonna get this off. Like, and this stuff hurts. Like,
Do you have a clinic card?
she said she'll help me with
Okay,
it.
yeah, definitely get a clinic card, because they can help you with your prescription. Do that before you work. I mean, get all that done now.
I'm trying. Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I'm trying to
That's
knock
good.
everything out today, or get things much as I
Right, because we'll work with you to get a job, we'll work, and then we have groups on Thursday evening from 5 to 6.
can. I know it sounds kind of thrown, but that they wouldn't give me no antibiotic at the time. I got a lighter, and I burnt that shit off.
Oh my gosh,
I
I
swear.
never heard of that.
That's why I got these scars right there. But when it was thrown, the elements of the body, so when it was burning, I could see it just immediately. All the pus came out, like it was just rushing out by like a volcano.
Wow.
No, yeah. And then I was like, whatever infection it was pretty bad. It hurt that bad. I was like, man, I need to get this off me. This is hurting. They're not giving me medicine. They wanted me to get bad. So, boom, I burnt that one on and I burnt this one off. I know it sounds thrown off, but
When was that?
I wanted
You went to the hospital?
I wanted to survive so bad, but I mean, if I have scars, it worked. It worked. I just went to my native understanding because I remember I watched this movie about some Indians, and there was a part in the show. This dude had that same thing. He had like a boil or whatnot, and the chief in the tribe came up to him. He went to like the fire pit they had. He picked up a stick, and he went to the man, and but he barely would tap on it, and it came all out.
Wow, I've never heard of that. In the past 30 days, have you been in a hospital?
I was for my foot because I had got a infection.
That's right, you said that. And tobacco, you said you used tobacco?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Today you're interested in cutting back or quitting?
I kind of am slowly. Once I get me a place to stay, my job gives me a full week schedule. I'm gonna get my membership back going. And
Okay. Well, can we put no for now, and then when you're ready, we'll go back and fill all the paperwork for that.
if you weren't willing to do that, yeah, sure.
Well, we can do it now too. If I answer yes, then we've got more consent to fill out and forms to fill out, but they need a number where they can reach you and do the assessment.
Okay.
So, can someone reach you on the phone you have right now? Do you
Yeah.
want to start this now? Basically, is what I'm asking.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
You want? Okay, so we're gonna put yes.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any allergies?
Sinuses. I just got bad sinuses.
Is that like?
Like it
Is
depends.
that allergies?
Let's just say you're in a dirty bathroom, right? Or you're in a type of environment where it's not clean. For a room to be dirty, my sinuses will start acting up crazy. I get to a point where I can't breathe, and then boom,
Okay. We'll just
I'll
put
start
allergies
cleaning up.
to dirty rooms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, yeah, I'll get a bottle of bleach. I'll get like 2 caps, fill it the rest with water, shake it real well so it don't stain much.
Yeah, but
And I start
cleans
spraying the whole
everything.
floor, and I start spraying everything around me.
that's good. It kills everything. So we're in mental health now. Did you receive childhood mental health services when you were growing up?
Me and my brothers had hyperhidrosis. We were hyper.
Okay. Did
Like-
you
like
see
we just
someone?
had
Did
energy.
someone treat you for that, or?
We did when we were younger. I remember being on Ritalin
Okay.
when I was a kid, and then I remember, I got to the point my Ritalin doses got too strong. Like I would literally be fighting to stay awake. I'll fall asleep in class because the AC felt so good. I remember just like I would always have me tired. I'm like.
Other problems, other than problems with substance use, have you ever been told? Yeah, you said yes. You said that. What was it they called it? Was it ADHD or?
Yeah, I had hyperhidrosis. That it was saying that me and my brothers, we didn't have no mental defects. Excuse me. It was it's just that we had a lot of energy, and my mom was curious about it. Like these boys are just, you know. And then me and Joseph fighting every day.
Medical condition that causes excessive sweating, even if not needed, to regulate body temperatures. That's hyperhidrosis.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard that either.
Wow.
Okay. And was a household member depressed or mentally ill when you were growing up?
Okay.
Was a household member mentally ill or depressed when you were growing up? Anybody depressed in the family?
Probably my mom.
Did a household member attempt suicide?
No.
Have you ever experienced changes in your sleep, eating, or your weight?
No.
Have you heard voices no one else could hear? I forgot how you answer that.
No.
And felt people had something against you without them necessarily saying so?
No.
Have you had a period of time when you were full of energy and ideals came rapidly?
Yeah.
When you talked nearly nonstop? When you talked nearly nonstop?
Yeah.
When you needed little sleep? Experience feelings of sadness that were unbearable?
Come in.
Have you ever experienced feelings of sadness that were unbearable?
I'm used to that feeling. I wake up every morning and I conquer that feeling.
Have you lost pleasure in all or most activities?
No.
Felt worthless or had excessive or inappropriate guilt?
No.
Been unable to make decisions, concentrate, or think?
Concentrate. Yes, ma'am.
Getting along with others. Any difficulty with getting along with others without arguing and fighting?
I am very much being more passive now.
Have you had a period of time that you had difficulty with managing anger?
With me growing up?
Anytime. Did you ever have difficulty managing your anger in your past?
No.
Experience anxiety or worry?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Believed you could do almost anything?
Yes.
Engaged in self-injury behavior?
Engage in what?
Trying to hurt yourself?
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
No.
Tried to hurt or kill an animal?
No.
A person?
No.
Potentially damaged property that's not yours?
No.
How many times have you been treated for psychological problems in hospital or residential setting?
Once.
And has the use of your drugs and alcohol caused emotional or psychological problems? I know I said earlier and I forgot what you answered.
I said intellectual, but I guess emotional.
Emotional.
We'll go with that.
So do you frequently have difficulty with any of the following? Concentrating and paying attention?
Do
Do you have any difficulty with concentrating and paying attention?
No. Unless I'm tired, like kind of right now.
Okay, we're getting
No, you're
there.
good. You're good. It's just right now since I'm out of that living stable with my sleep. Yeah.
Understanding what adults are telling you? Any difficulty with that?
No.
And remembering things?
I'm pretty good on remembering things.
Following rules and instructions?
Yes, but I'm good with
You're
that.
good with that? Getting along with others without arguing and fighting? You're good with that?
I am more passive than I've ever been.
Okay. Being on time?
I used to just chin-chin people and it pissed me off.
Any difficulty with being on time?
The rapper take off. It's funny. Go ahead. Any...
Difficulty with being on time?
Yeah.
You have difficulty with that one, Swamp?
But now it's like, it's getting better, but I would say yes for now.
Okay.
But,
Keeping enough money to last you through the month?
yes,
And doing things later you wish you hadn't done?
doing things later that I wish I haven't done. In my past, as far as like picking the wrong, I guess, exes or
Yeah.
hanging out with like didn't know a woman was good for me or not. You could say that.
Yeah. Getting really upset about little things or what people say are little. Any difficulty with that? Any difficulty missing or forgetting appointments?
Missing.
Forgetting
No.
appointment. Okay. And being surprised when you're in trouble?
Be surprised not really. No.
And have you ever wished you were dead or wished you'd go to sleep and not wake up?
No.
And have you ever tried to commit suicide?
No.
Are you currently seeing a licensed profession for mental health or problems
No.
that counts for
No.
them? And
I'll
are you
try.
currently having thoughts of killing yourself?
No.
The next one is family and social. Were you raised by someone other than your biological parents?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
How many different living or caregivers did you have?
I had 4.
And did you live with anyone that was a problem drinker, alcoholic, or used street drugs?
No.
Did a parent or an adult in the house often swear at you or put you down?
No.
Push, grab, or slap you?
No.
Did an adult or a person 5 years older than you ever touch or fondle you? Joshua? Did an adult or a person 5 years older than you ever touch or fondle you?
Growing up.
Mm-hmm. Did you often feel like no one in the family loved you?
Every day.
You felt that way? Did you get enough to eat when you were growing up?
Yes, ma'am.
And were your parents divorced or separated?
After I was 2 years old, all the way till I was like 11, my mom finally got with somebody. So.
Were your parents never married?
They
Your
were-
biological parents?
They were married.
But then they divorced.
When I was 2 years old.
Was your mother pushed, grabbed, or slapped when you were growing up?
That's my own mom.
Pushed, grabbed, or slapped? Was she abused by your father? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
She was abused by your father?
Yes.
And to your knowledge, did your mother drink alcohol that caused problems for her or people around her when you were growing up? Do you know if she drank any alcohol when you were a child or when you were growing up?
I didn't see my mom drinking beer till I was 16 years old.
So there's no problem with her drinking?
No.
No one said anything about her drinking?
It wasn't excessive. She was more social drinker.
Okay. And as an adult, have you lived on your own? You have, correct?
When I was 19, I got my first apartment. I had it for a whole year. I finished my lease. Then I went to a bigger apartment. I had that for about 9 months. And then
What's the longest you've lived on your own?
2 years.
And has Child Protective Services been involved with your family when you were a child?
Say it again.
Was Child Protective Services involved with your family when you were a child?
A couple times.
What about, and as an adult? Do you have a history of intimate partner violence? Have you been bullied at home? Do you need to go for a walk?
No. I'm thinking about a whole lot at once, and it's like, cause I'm thinking about after this, and what I'm gonna do, and then what
Do
you're
you feel
saying.
safe where you live now?
Not fully.
No. Okay. And I'm trying to hurry as fast as I can. The past 30 days, you have not been released from jail, and you said never married. And how many children do you have under the age of 18?
That I know of.
Mm-hmm. 2. And what's your first child's first name?
Which one, the oldest?
The oldest, yeah, we'll start with her.
This is damn. I don't want to really get like. I won't really want to put her in a computer program right now.
Just
Cause
a
I still
nickname
need.
or a first name. I don't want a last name or anything. It
I
just
need-
wants to know a name, the age, the gender, and who has custody. Or just give me the one child.
Lil Bread. So Lil Bread is
Little,
Lil Bread.
how do you spell bread?
BREAD.
B-R-E-A-D-D?
Yeah, Lil Bread. He's really one of my. He's like I have a native way of saying it because I call Milonki.
Okay. How old is he?
It goes with Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah.
And then Milonki because Leon, like Jesus Christ is the king, he's the lion. Leon king, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And he's a key, another key to. when he gets older, he's gonna understand a whole lot of instinctive understanding, discernment about this planet by instinct.
Wow.
And I know it ain't my time yet, but if God provides that time, I can open up books to open up the channels to his discernment.
How old is he?
He's now 16.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who has custody of him?
He's with his mother, I believe.
Other biological parent?
I haven't seen her since back in 2009, I believe. My brother Jacob actually was like, "Hey, dude, we're gonna hang out with 2 chicks tonight." Woo woo, right? I'm like, "Yeah, all right, about time you finally cupcake something going on," because it's like, because he never holds down, like, you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, "All right, cool, we'll go." Well, my sister got in the car and she was like, "All right." Like, my sister looking at you, it's your time. Hey, you're gonna have fun now. You finally go, you get to get out of the house because I've been working, So Kara takes us over there, and we pick up Jacob's. Jacob's was like, so I don't know how he met this female off of the internet, but she was working with one of our friends at the time, which we knew from family, which I never really trusted him, but I kind of keep him distant. His name is Dookie.
Yeah.
And with that being said, like, so we go all the way to the bluff, and my sister picks him up. I'm the one with the bread, so I had hosted the whole night. I had the weed, I had the beer, I had the bottle, So they was cute. They were pretty. I looked at Jay, I said, "Really?" I was like, "Okay, you got down," you know what I mean? So Jacob had the friend he was talking to on, the web. I think her name starts with a C. It's like, I don't know if it's a K. How do you spell Chelsea?
CHE. It could be a C or K. I really don't know. I haven't seen that name.
Yeah. So he had a. That was his girl. They were talking. They were in the back room doing their thing, whatever. By the end of the night. But that night there was a hell of a revelational night. I did not know it was an MO on me. And I figured that was emotional operation on me because, like, these females had already their own white boys or whatever, and they were already at the park by my sister's house. And I a little bit after leaving and stuff, because I'm in the anywho. So it was a situation that happened. It was the lady that I was with, I was hosting, and I go outside, talk to my neighbor Brandy, and that's crazy. That's her name too. They had the same name, my neighbor and her. But with that being said, I'm talking to the neighbor, and my neighbor's asking me, "Hey man," because on the low, she's a goody tissue woman, but I don't think weed's a drug. I just don't. Because all the stress they put us here in Texas, how these systems take advantage of people, and it's like, I'm used to fighting, like physically. I'm not used to hiding around the bush, freestyling, this and that. Like, no, I still believe in the old school way. You know what I mean? Wash your hands, whatever you gotta do. I'm just saying, on 100, I believe okay, so it just ended up to the point like she should have got to know me more. I believe, like, for real, sat down, chop it up, like, we got along. Like I remember when I came back in the house after I was working, talking and fellowship and whatnot with my neighbor. She calls me from the front yard, and praise God, amen. She yelled out, "Joshua, come inside, Josh." So I go inside, right, and I ain't gonna lie, I feel all swayed out, She's all, pretty in the mood, and I go in the kitchen, and she's like, she's talking to me. I can tell she's sitting there. She's got her beanie on. She's tired. She's I'm like, how cute, She came to be more cute, get a little hip hop with her, you know what I mean? So, chopping it up with her and everything, man. And
do you still see her?
She ran into me one time last year at the library bar at the off of Alameda. I could say that, but I didn't know, as blessed as I am, my instincts is like. So I ran into my boy too.
Wow.
And it was just in God's instinct, because I was reading the newspaper, and I was like, I gotta start classes for my pre-trial and this and that. They said they got NA class. I was on the island. I said, well, they have them at the church. And I was reading the newspaper. It said AM, not PM. So I went to the church and PM thinking, oh, I'm gonna go to NA class. Next thing you know, it was like there's no class. But how did my mind program this, right? And then I'm talking to this young man. You know, he's a little lover boy too. You know what I mean? Intellectual big dog. You know, he's just like me. You know, in the mind. So, you know, and I'm talking about it affects him. I understand, you know what I mean? Because I can't go to sleep on this like my woman's tangled up with me like a snake. Straight up, you know? And he's like, my mom says my dad's name is Josh.
Oh, wow.
I was like, I didn't snap until I went to jail and did my little 3 months and signed for this probation. I was like, I snapped. I was like, that's my boy. Like God told me though, like God told me, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So God told me, you know, and I was like, his ears. I was like, there's nobody ain't got my ears. I swear to God, on this planet, this shit, unless my like, I don't know, my mom says we might have a twin, or unless you know I have a twin,
Right.
my Minnesota or whatever. But with that being said, he has my ears. I ain't gonna front. We made a nice puppy, you know what I mean? You know, metaphorically speaking, we made a good human being. Like, what I'm saying is like, he has my ear. I'm talking about the points. I got beautiful points on my ears. You know, he has the points. He has like he has the native, like nose, like snout I got. And, but he's got, everything else is his mom. He's like he has his like, he might have like, not, my nose is not fully in, he don't have the full shit, but he's like, he's mixed with his mom.
Right.
So he looks all, he's tall. So he got my, because my mom's side, all my mom's brothers are 6'4", 6'5".
Wow.
You know what I mean? They're giants.
Yeah.
Straight up. When my grandma had a, like, you know, when my grandma passed and went to the funeral, I'm like this. They called me Shrimpy. I'm like,
All right, what about your other child?
he's with my mom.
What name?
His name is Killian.
How do you spell that?
Killian. Reed.
Okay, and how old?
I think he's gonna look like his older brother.
How old is he?
He's gonna look like brother because I don't know. Well, okay, he is 6. He's gonna be 7 in December.
Okay, and he is with his mother, or he's with the family. Your mother, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. In the past, I think you said, have you gotten so sick or high from drugs it kept you fulfilling family obligations? Has your use interfered with your family obligations?
When I was younger, I was too intimidated to call my mom when she, or pick up the phone when my mom called if I was like, throw it off a little bit too much. I didn't, because I didn't, my mom's good at tissue, or she threw a nice facade, or I don't know, maybe like, well, to this day, you know, I still throw that mentality like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want my mama to know I'm fucked up.
Right.
Excuse my language.
Have you attended any AA or NA meetings?
I have, yeah, for the past 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yes, ma'am.
We've got 1 to 3 times the past month. How many times have you gone?
Dang, I'm gonna have to get another paper dotted sheet because the one that I had at Broken Chains, like, they let me go because I thought about it. I didn't even write the petition to ask for a night job, and I didn't have nobody sign it off, you know. So they let me go because the lady thought I was trying to override her or like up one on her or something, Lorraine. And it was like, look, man, I didn't even write that docket sheet or whatever. But since the cook at the house was in her ear so hard, texting her all kinds of, got her to the point where it pissed her off. And then so she used that as an advocate to be like, well, I already made my decision. I want you to go. And I'm over here thinking like, okay, I can get all diagnostician on this shit too and be like, you know, I thought this was all about recovery. You're going to complain about a piece of paper that I didn't even write? If you want to break that down, but like, anyways, let go, let God. I'm used to that down here. Like, it's just, in Spanish, they call it salas. Like, okay, you want to come up and do better and better your life. But I'm going to advocate all these little chess pieces of people to kind of insinuate so much shit, make a rumor out of God's bullshit on some statistic. off of statistics, just to give me away and block your shine.
Maybe that's not where you're supposed to be. There's a better place for you.
That was beautiful. Thank you. Yes,
Do
ma'am.
you do anything for fun?
I do.
What's that?
You can look these up on YouTube. I self promote, kind of like, you know, I vent with music and I kind of use life experience.
Promoting?
I kind of I rap and I do R&B. This last song down here, you can hear my R&B voice down here. But if you go right here to search engine, you type these in. Satellite's kind of funny, so I always kind of have to change the email so I can upload songs.
That's cool.
So and
That's
then
wonderful.
ma'am, yes ma'am, and then right here you got song titles, and then if you type that in your search engine and you just type that next to it, the song, and then same thing here to here. And I said, don't forget to subscribe to see other videos. Meaning, if you go to the channel, go to the videos, you'll see more videos. These are the songs I like on that channel that I had. Amen. And I realized I was recording yesterday over the songs I did. I was recording over 100. No, excuse me. It was over an hour. I said, dang, I've done so many songs. It's over an hour of music of listening to. I was fascinated, yes.
What's your spiritual practice?
And that is going to be for you, too.
Well, thank
It'll mean
you.
a lot.
I can leave it on the wall. Well, it doesn't have your name, does it?
It does on some of the channels. And
Can't leave
then
that hanging.
I can't front. Somebody's being humorous, so I'm being a little humorous back. When you see the jaw, when you hear the jaw, when you type that one in, jaw I rock, in search engine, you put 10K. I kind of not being an asshole, nothing. Just like I gotta vent. I gotta feel good for myself and try to be a winner. I'm not trying to piss her off or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I mean, she's being a, how do you say it? I can't say she, I apologize. But when you feel folk are like bullying you, and like you're a piece of shit, you got no talent, like you don't amount to nothing in this world.
The source. No one should ever say that to anybody. Unless they have a problem, they're the one that has the problem.
Yeah, it's
If
like,
you're going to condemn someone, then you have the problem. Why
I mean-
would you condemn someone?
it's like, how are you gonna work with the cult of rich people because they can control police and they want to profane the temple of a man, and you're gonna hide behind the government? All right, let's play psychological warfare then. I apologize.
What's your Christian policy?
I'm just not no bitch ass nigga, baby. Go ahead.
What's your Christian policy? Your Christian
I have
spiritual. Are you Christian, Baptist, Catholic?
I have a religion understanding discernment. It goes by the religion I believe in. It's called Bahayani.
That's a spiritual practice?
Yeah, Bahayani supports
Can you
all
spell it for me?
all the religions.
Can you spell it for me?
You got your phone?
Mm-mm.
Because I have to pronounce it on the phone. I don't know how to spell it. Well, Bahayani's I can spell it, but it might be I don't know if you're gonna understand it.
Bahal, I came up a town in Mississippi.
But I'm talking. This religion goes back to the Egyptian days.
Okay.
And kind of it supports, but it supports all religion. Ba, like Ba,
Mm-hmm.
Yahayani. It's really like you're evoking off of. God says we are instruments of Him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and you see if you ever see people like the Indians tap on their stomach, whatnot. I'm into that. Like, understand that I'm a precious instrument of God. Bahayani, non-nomination you could say maybe, but like I do,
That's true.
I support all religion. Why? Because either which way or to and fro, whatnot, they're still connecting to the main creator, the Kutor, right? Amen. So I support anybody and everybody if you're trying to reach up and talk to. I call him Dad sometimes. If I get emotional in my own prayers, I'm like, Dad, I know you heard me. Or if I Father, a Fa.
So how many people do you trust right now?
Nobody.
How many do you rely upon?
Nobody.
Okay. Do any of your friends or family use drugs or
In a way,
alcohol?
hold on. I'll take that back. She plays hot and cold from a distance, I know.
That is on the
That's
ones
like-
you
that's-
rely on or
that-
the ones you trust?
Kind of both, because my mom has my boy. You know what I mean?
Well, it goes 0 to 2, so I'll leave it there. 0
Right.
to 2.
Heard. Okay.
That'll include that.
That'll work. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, because I the first one I just found out she has my seed. She's hot and cold from a distance because she works with. Hold up.
Do any of your friends or family use
Like with
drugs or
intelligence?
alcohol?
Ma'am, did I
Have you?
enjoy snorting?
No. Have you shared snorting equipment in your past?
No, ma'am.
Are you charging? Are you recording? Or what?
I'm working on my biography of change because I'm going to a sobriety level. As far as just with me itself, and it kind of shows like you know what I mean. You know how when you do
But you can't record in here, though.
okay, I can turn it off.
Yeah, we can't record. You have to delete whatever you record.
Okay, that's fine. I'm trying to do a self promotion of success. You know, I'm not.
That's good, but we can't because of confidentiality.
Okay.
It's against the law. I can lose my license for that. Right.
Right.
So do your 7. Have you ever thought substance use treatment before today? You said one time, right?
Maybe.
Uh-huh.
As far as what do you mean?
Going into treatment.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Back in 2009, I had to go to what do you call it? There's a Charlie's Place or something like that, right?
Okay, that's a residential, right?
But I was court ordered to go.
Okay. What are your streets?
Psychology. Street psychology, education.
As a person, what do you feel your strengths are as a person, a human being?
My strengths. Music.
Some people are good at music, but okay.
Music. What else? I would say music is my strength. I would say working out, being athletic. Athletics is my strength.
And what would be a limitation?
I mean, what?
A limitation, some people have limitations with their transportation, housing, their past criminal charges may be a limitation because it interferes with getting an apartment. Everybody's limitations are different.
No, you're right.
They feel their limitations are.
But I mean, you're right because on 100, since I've been back in Corpus, I've been trying to get an apartment, and it's like I can't get accepted or something.
Because your charges, right?
Well,
So-
that's the. I mean, I told him I'm not even charged yet. Well, I guess that I'm deferred due to vacated whatnot.
Right.
But I mean, it's like I think the courtroom's holding it to an extent too because it's like there's certain folk out here trying to throw salvation and taint me. And since I'm a native from the tribe down in Brownsville, I'm getting like a special understanding. Like, well, we can't just throw Josh completely on the cross. This man can rehabilitate. This man can breathe enough to like better his life. Josh is not really a fucked up person type. You know what I mean? Because like my record was good before this happened. Like I
Your
fought
past
so long to get
legal
it.
charges aren't interfering with anything in your life right now. So what would be a limitation then?
I would say that like it's hard to get housing. It's I mean, well now it's not hard, but it's been tough. Yeah, it's been tough to get housing lately.
Right.
And like these folks, they already hold bigotry and bias since I've been back in town because I won that 10K on old girl, and then at the same time, it's like the whole city. I didn't know, she come from a rich folk. I don't know. And then I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? These people, especially Mexicans, they'll sell their stuff for a jelly roll real quick, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, I would say,
No, that's
forget my
okay.
French.
I got, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that my salvation is the way it is. Like, I can do without, as long as I feel blessed, I'm good. Like, and I can be living in a tent, I ain't tripping. 'Cause I know God, I know the Creator's got me,
Right. When did I forget?
But yeah, this job's gonna change everything.
Was your mother or stepmother pushed, grabbed, or slapped? You answered that.
I gotta admit it, my mom just picked the wrong
You said
dude.
no yes.
My dad
Your
was-
mother being pushed, grabbed, or slapped.
My,
And you said yes, right?
yeah, I'm not nothing like my dad. Don't give me that. But
Clipper's not working yet.
I gotta admit it. Like, if I feel like, I don't know, I'm just Texas made. Like, I mean, how do you say it? Like, God forgive me, you know, ain't nothing right on anything. You don't put hands on a woman or anything like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you want somebody to remember you because you think your life's about to end, I'll drop a song. You know what I'm talking about? I'll close right there. I'll leave it at that. But amen, yes, man.
All right, so let's get your paperwork done so I can get you out of here so you can go eat. What do you
Okay.
think about that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, these are the program rules. Did Ashley go through this? We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. There's no fee for services. Your attendance, you need to be here every week. If something happens, you can't make it, transportation problems, just call us and let us know. We'll work with you.
What time is it till? To what?
8 to 5 is when we're here. You just need to schedule. We'll schedule an appointment every week, okay?
8 to 5 to 8 to 5?
8 to 5, Monday through Friday.
Okay.
That's our hours of operation. We're open. So during that time is when I need to schedule to make an appointment with you every week.
Every week.
If you can't come during those hours, we do have group on Thursdays. If you
Time
come
to
to group, which I'm not having anybody, if no one's here, I'll do a session.
Okay.
It'll be individual. It will count for that week.
Amen. I feel psychophone.
Okay. No loitering, no smoking in the building or around the building, no vaping in the building.
So walk across the
No.
street for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
Or around the corner or down at the end of the building down there.
Because they all know them, the golden windows, like, you know, I could be a little honorary, I know.
Okay. No weapons, no pocket knife is allowed. Do
Right.
not come in the building with that.
I do have the little one that you pull out for boxes.
Yeah, you can't have that.
Forward.
Have it right now.
I don't know, I don't think so.
Yeah. Make sure you don't move it back. Do not, or move it somewhere else. Don't come in the building with that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do not sell or purchase drugs or alcohol on the property. And confidentiality. Everything you have is confidential, except we can talk to the people you signed a consent for, your aunt, your brother, and then we can let probation know you are attending and how many sessions you attend.
Yes,
Okay?
ma'am. And we can, can I leave you my, well, y'all got my PO's information, right?
You gave me Simpson.
Right. I was gonna say, can I get a letter or something for her too?
I'm gonna give you a business card.
Okay.
Has my name and everything on it.
Nice.
Yes.
And then, okay. And then, this is her personal number. Like, you can direct line her here.
I probably won't. What I do is send a fax
Oh, perfect.
monthly, and it just says the day you started and how many sessions. That's all it says.
Okay.
I have
I'm not
nothing
too
to
sure
call
if
her.
it's, okay, her. One
You
of
gave
those.
me her name. I'm sure there's only one Simpson. That's her last name?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, I just fax it over. Well, actually, they can come pick them up once a month. So, I'll put them out.
Yes, ma'am. I apologize.
That's okay, thank you. Okay, these are your program rules and hours of operation. So I just need your name here. And then you did the GIPRA and volunteer with Ashley, so you can initial that and then sign and date the bottom.
Okay. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. I ain't gonna lie. All in all, when it's something productive like this, I feel like I did something today.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. And I'm grateful.
Yeah.
My wisdom is like, after I read the Bible the last time, you know what? God told me, forgive. And then, what was it?
It
Forget,
helps you too.
right? Even though you could hate somebody
That's
so much,
right, but it just
but
didn't help
when you know truth, you can't hate them,
Mm-mm.
right? You
Right.
can't- and no matter how much
It's
they
your brother.
still want to
It's your brother,
disrespect.
that's your sister. You can't. It doesn't matter. We're all human. We're all made of blood. We're all the same.
Yeah, and it was wisdom, love, and I know I got a brain fart, but it was 3 punchline words, like PowerPoints that I got,
Good.
because I was like, it was just beautiful, you know.
That was very good.
Man, that smell. And I ain't gonna lie, it made me soft for a whole year, because like people were using my kindness for weakness, and I was like, oh yeah, I think, you know what I mean? It was pretty. God really did something with me, you know.
That's 10/3/24. This one here is your consent for treatment, and I did put that you're being treated for substance abuse, it'll be counseling, and on LCDC, and my name on here, okay?
That's not.
I just
My
put
is
your
my
name
client
at the
number?
top.
Is that my client number? The 698045. I just wrote it off the top of the paper, but I don't. Just to double check.
Yeah, that's Columbus number, but you don't use it, so. And then, yeah, sign it at the bottom.
Okay. I'll see what I can do to get a hold of Austin, because I did get word from, like, even the supervisor, it was like, go, like, you know, it'd be best you go get an MHID and try to
Yes.
get your steps to get your,
Yes.
if you got to go
Start
get your
working.
cannabis card, Josh, go get your cannabis card,
Yeah.
Josh. And I was like, all right, because I can't front, like, it helps my sanity a lot.
It's a prescription, yeah, so it's,
Yeah, they need to stop thinking it's like, amen, praise God. The medical stuff, though, like, that's exactly what Simpson said. She goes, look, I'm going to tell you right now, though, you get that card, you better be getting the medical stuff. Don't be getting that shit off the street.
right,
I said, okay.
because they, you know, they can tell the difference. This one is the grievance procedures. If you have a disagreement with the agency policy or staff, you have the right to file a complaint. And you have it in the packet that Ashley gave you.
Yes,
There's a
ma'am.
phone number, the email, the website. We have the packet behind you in every office.
Yes,
Okay?
Mhm.
Just need your name here that you understand that, and then sign and date the bottom.
Yeah. Last time I saw her was at the library. What happened was she walked up to me. Okay, give me a drink. And then she named like 4 or 5, 6, 7. I don't know, like 7 names for a drink or something, right? And then I'm talking about, yeah. Well, what's told is that her friend, that whoever she brought with her, was like, we got to go to the bathroom real quick. I'm like, all right, cool. Then she ditched on me, so we didn't even have an opportunity to feel human. So, and then all this holler after all that bullshit happened, and then it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. She should. I don't know.
Like
We
this
probably could have. We probably could at least been a little bit more cordial.
Yeah.
That's all I think as a man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of want to play psychological warfare with a motherfucker like me.
This here is your confidentiality.
Ma'am,
We
yes,
cannot
ma'am.
communicate with anybody about you in this program except for your aunt, your brother, and probation.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
But if you tell me you're gonna hurt yourself, a child, or elderly, or cause harm to someone here, we do have to report that
Oh,
without your
right.
permission.
Right.
Those are just basically the rules, so.
Yeah.
that's
I'm not
fine.
I'm not that ignorant, mama.
Well, everybody signs the same paperwork, and you have to explain it to everybody.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
But I just need your signature at the bottom and today's date.
Yes, ma'am.